In this video, I'm going to show you how to take the instructional lesson, the digital lesson that was shared in this week's update, and teach it in your own classroom. So what you can do first from the newsletter is to check out the slides to see if it's a lesson you might want to remix for your own classroom. The learning objectives of the lesson is to learn each other's names and to honor the names of the students in your classroom by creating our own posts about our names and then sharing the pronunciation and background of our name. So what students can do is first you'll want to take a copy of the slides and make them for your own students. So you can access them from the text and go to File, make a copy, and now this entire slide deck will be in your Google Drive. And when you're done customizing this for your students, then your students will have this and you can share it in Schoology out with students. So you're going to copy the entire presentation. Remember, when you copy the presentation, the default share settings are that just you have access to it. So that's going to be another lesson on how to give it to students. The first thing you'll want to do is to first watch the video together as a class, or students can watch it independently and reflect on their names and how they feel about them, what they like about them, and if there's anything that bothers them about them, just kind of honoring names of the students in the classroom. Next, students will have these slides, or you can share with them a link to this free web tool called Autodraw. And Autodraw is going to provide students with a blank canvas. And when they have that blank canvas, they can go ahead and customize the page by creating whatever they want to put on there. So they can do a couple of things. They can actually draw their names using the trackpad if they would like to, or this also works on an iPad. If you have pencils or fingers, work as well. If they would prefer to use the text feature, they can type their name and then change the font of the text, and they can change the size of the text, so that is available as well. But this is what makes this auto draw. If the students click on this auto draw feature and they want to start drawing something, for example, whenever I think about my name, I'm always thinking of my Irish background, and I like to just put a clover on a lot of my identity work that I do. So I'm not really good at drawing clovers. So what Autodraw does is it gives students the opportunity to start drawing something. And if it doesn't look that great, they can go up here and find the one, like I like this one, that really is closer to what I was trying to draw. And then the AI changes it to that. Another thing that's fun is you can change colors and customize and just do more to a lot of different specific things within this auto draw. So you and your students can explore designing a slide that has the name and maybe some symbols that represent the name of the student. The next step in the lesson is to share the work on a Padlet. Now when you open this slide deck, it's going to take you to a Padlet that I already designed for my students, but I deleted it because I'm going to show you how I designed it, and then you're going to create your own, and you're going to put your own Padlet on the document. So everyone in San Ramon has a premium Padlet account. Padlet is a very powerful tool that really takes learning in the classroom and socializes it. So you'll want to name your Padlet. I'm going to call it My Name Is. You have unlimited Padlets that you can create. The address to it is on here. You can customize the background. I like to allow students to comment on each other's work because I feel like it's an opportunity for conversations around citizenship online. And so I just monitor those things in that way and build the citizenship lessons in my lesson design. And then I like for students to be able to like each other's work. I don't really want to have to go in and approve everything, but some people feel like that is a easier workflow, especially if that's where your class is at. And then I don't want people remaking this, so I'm going to turn that off. When I'm ready, I click Next. This is just this basic wall Padlet. And then I can go ahead and actually share this back on my slides. So when I'm ready to share and export, I can confirm that visitors can write. And what that means is that they can go ahead in, if they have the link, and they can edit. And that's what I want students to be able to do. So I copy that link in the clipboard, and then I go ahead and change the link here to be the Padlet that I just designed. And now, whenever people go to this, and unless you make your own Padlet, your students are going to be sent to my Padlet. So what you're going to do, and what students are going to do, is they're going to follow the instructions on this slide. Now notice the instructions have 1, 2, 3, they're numbered. And it starts with this little plus button. So from Padlet, they're going to click plus, then they're going to click on the 3 dots, screen recorder, the arrow, and then they're going to choose the Chrome tab to Autodraw. And what this is going to do is take students over to that page, and they'll start here right away. I'm recording already, and I'll say, hello, my name is Kelly. My name is pronounced Kelly. And if I want to, I can talk more about my name, or I could just leave it at that, but I really like to be called Kelly. When I'm ready, I click stop. And within Padlet, that entire screen recording has already been recorded. Let's hear it. Take students over to that page, and they'll start here right away. I'm recording already, and I'll say, great. So if I want to re-record, I can click cancel, or I can save. And when you save, it goes to a little post right here. So students will say, my name is Kelly. And then when they're ready, they will publish. And you can model this for your students as well. Notice now on my Padlet, the recording is built in. Take students over to that. Could say my name is Kelly. As a user, maybe I want to heart it, or say something about someone if the comments are turned on. So students will engage in all of those steps, and then I would like to, what's recommended in this lesson is to allow students to explore each other's and learn each other's names. And then there's an extension activity here as well. So I hope you find this as a fun lesson that you can try out with your students in the beginning of the year. When you're ready with your own customized slide deck, you can share it with anyone with the link can view and post it on a Schoology assignment as a link, or you could potentially give each student a copy of it and customize the lesson for your class. If you have any questions, please let me know. Enjoy!